Ooh, bubbles. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. I just got off the phone with our guest tomorrow night. Um, a wonderful guy. Um, what I can tell you, without a doubt, and you'll see tomorrow night because uh, he has sent me visual and video evidence of some of the activity that happened on his homestead while they lived there. What I can tell you is it is more activity than most researchers will find in a lifetime of spending every free moment they have in the woods looking for this stuff. Undoubtedly. Um, I know all of you guys are amazing folks. I don't have to ask this. I only say it because it's very important to me. This, all of this was very traumatic for him and his family. It upended their lives, like truly upended their lives. I'm not going to give details because I want him to tell it. When you watch and you listen, you will not find a more visceral recounting of events anywhere than this man. I've not heard one yet. It's emotional at times. You get emotional. He gets emotional, and I don't blame him. So I ask that everybody please show the utmost respect. Um, there may be things that you hear that you don't agree with, but we weren't there. Um, what I can say is, if if it was me and my family, I would probably feel the same way that he did and does. Um, you just don't know until you're put in that position. And I'm not going to give any more away. It's going to be an amazing show. It really is. It's going to be truly amazing. I cannot emphasize enough how much stuff went on at this place. Um, there were many people who had gone there to see like what was going on and try to help this man, and every one of them walked away saying, "Whoa, like this is above and beyond anything that we expected." So just understand tomorrow night, like this was all very difficult for them, and so you're gonna hear very emotional, visceral retelling of what happened, um, and just give the gentleman all the respect he deserves. I know you will. I know you guys. I don't have to worry about you guys, but I just feel better saying it out loud anyway. Uh, they so Pyro. Um, they I don't know if they were there before him. Um, yeah, he's sent me pictures and video. You'll see. Yeah, he sent me pictures and video. Yep, you'll see, and audio. Um, I don't know if they were there before him. You'll hear the story, and you'll see why this was very difficult for him. Uh, it's incredible. It's incredible, man. It really is. I'm not one that buys into blob squatches too much. I know how difficult it is to photograph these things. I get that. So I know that most pictures, you may be there, you may see it. The picture comes back and it doesn't look like much of anything except for a dark spot in the woods. That's just the nature of this stuff. So I don't put a lot of weight into it because it's very difficult to. But there are pictures that this guy sent me, and while they're not crystal clear, he did the right thing where he would send somebody else out in place of where whatever this supposed thing was to do a side by side. You could clearly see that whatever was there isn't there anymore, and the human that's there does not match up. There's video that is very compelling. There's audio that is crazy. I mean, um, it's it's it really is it's just incredible. I don't have any other words for it. Was it off grid? Where they lived? Were they? No, they weren't off grid. It's like Jello, but blobbier. No, maybe I used the wrong word, Pyro. I just meant their property and their home. I shouldn't have said homestead, I guess. Yeah, blob squatch. It's because people try to take pictures of them and they just come out, um, unfocused and blurry and innocuous. It's hard to tell what it is. Um, these pictures aren't crystal clear, but there's some stuff there that you can tell. At least I can, and I'm a stickler for this stuff. So I'm hoping you guys will feel the same way. But I can tell you the videos are really, really interesting. Uh, the audio is very interesting. And the story, when you hear this man tell it, there's just no. This is one of those ones where you listen and you go, there's absolutely no way this man is lying. None. No way. I would bet my life on it. I would bet my family's lives on it. That's how confident I am. Yeah, I think Bigfoots are born blurry too. I think they're born blurry too. The show is 7 p.m. tomorrow night. I'll put up a post, uh, maybe tonight, depending. If he sends me a picture to make the thumbnail tonight of himself, then I will make the post tonight and put it up tonight. If not, then it'll be tomorrow. Yes, there are large out of focus monsters on the loose. There are. Yeah, you're gonna want to watch this one. It's really worth it. I promise. I promise. We were on the phone for 2 hours, and I've not ever heard a more visceral retelling of events ever, and what he had going on at his house. Part of why I wanted to talk to this gentleman is because a lot of what he had going on there is very similar to what's going on at the property in Massachusetts. Now, not to the same degree. It wasn't a lot of this stuff wasn't as ballsy as he had, but still very like the same type of activity. Um, Militaristic strategies that these things imply to remain hidden, to coax people out, because I feel like they want to watch you. It's strange stuff. Pyro, that's good. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, yes. Yes, like Pigpen. Yep, just like Pigpen. So, yeah, please, you're going to want to tune in. It's going to be a great show. I would imagine we're probably going to go 2 hours plus. That's my guess. And it's going to feel like you've been watching for 20 minutes. It felt like we weren't on the phone for long at all, just because it's just all so incredible. Um, and then for those of you who weren't here earlier, I'll give you, Mikey, what's up, brother? I'll give you a brief rundown of some of the guests that we're going to have on too coming up in the next week or 2 or 3 weeks or whatever. Um, so tomorrow is this gentleman. Um, Tuesday night, Dewey is coming back to co-host with me. Oh, damn! Thank you, Bigfoot, Littlefoot. That's amazing. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. He's still sending me pictures as we speak right now. This gentleman is. Um, that $10 is going with the 20 that I got the other day. We're gonna save up for the Wi-Fi, this satellite Wi-Fi booster, so that I can take that with me to the property in mass and bring you guys along to do lives there. That's the whole goal. Um, but anyway, so this gentleman tomorrow, Dewey on Tuesday night will be back to co-host the show with me. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that show yet. If it's going to be me and Dewey discussing a topic, or if we'll have a guest, because I haven't ironed things out with a few of these guys yet. Um, I know the 25th, Sean Wagner, who is part of the CARC in This Week in Bigfoot guys. He's the head of their paranormal team. He will be on the 25th to discuss all of his paranormal experiences and encounters. Um, then I'm waiting on Chris Reinhardt from Discover Sasquatch to let me know what day he can do the show. He's got some weird stuff going on at his property, some very weird stuff. Uh, he's working with MK Davis, Doug Hychek, and I think Ron Moorhead on trying to figure out exactly what this stuff is, and um, some very exciting stuff. So that'll be a really cool show. Um, Al, our good friend Al Santariga, is going to be coming on again very soon to discuss some of his extraterrestrial experiences. Uh, and then, you guys remember James Brost? James was part of the group of guys who did the Sea Tonga documentary in Utah with Res Squatching. They also did the Swamp Ape experiments. James reached out and said that he would love to come back on the show. Yeah, Chris is great. Chris is a good dude. We talked yesterday for quite a while. I'm going up to that property with him before Thanksgiving, actually. He's going to bring me out there, and I'm going to definitely film 100%. He probably go live if I can. So that should be interesting. That property is very active. Um, James was on already, and did the Sea Tonga documentary and the Swamp Ape experiments. He reached out, said he wants to come back on. He'd love to come back on. Last time went so well. They have their Conjuring House experiment documentary is dropping in the next few weeks on Amazon Prime. So once it drops, then he'll come on the show and we'll discuss the Conjuring House experiments. I hope it's before Halloween, but I doubt it at this point. Um, hey, Odyssey, what's up? Um, I feel like I'm missing someone. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Damn it. There's definitely one other guest that I'm working on. I can't say anything yet. I cannot say anything because Yeah, we can't say anything about it yet because we're still trying to work it out. It's big. I mean, it's big, big, really big. It would be truly amazing. It's I've been told that it's a good possibility that it will happen. It's a matter of when. So it could be, sometime in the next couple months. It may not be for 6 months. It just depends. This person is very busy, so we'll see. But it's big. It's a, hope is a very big deal. Yep. Larry Hart, what's up, man? I didn't see you there. So anyway, I just wanted to put. Je m'appelle. Why people keep asking if I'm okay? Yeah, I'm okay. You okay? This is like the third time today I had somebody come on here and ask me if I was okay. I'm good. You good? I appreciate the concern. How did that go for him? I wonder if did that go well for Bill Brock? This is a Browns hat. Thank you. Yeah, it's got the old school. The old school logo. No, not Melba. I've talked to Melba. She's also very busy. She told me probably sometime after the first of the year. So that's in the works for sure. The Chris Reinhardt's activity is in Connecticut. He's on the other end of the state. The activity that I'm talking about with the guy tomorrow night was not in Connecticut. It was in Oklahoma. Yes, it's the brownie. Yeah, this one was hard to find. This was difficult to find. I looked. I had to search online to find it. I'm a hat guy. I have a ton of hats, so I try to find hats that aren't common. I like hats that are rare. No, not rare, but different. Grandpa's doing good. Grandpa came and ate today. Yeah, he's doing good. He's got the idea now that he has to come and not to that house. He's got to come down the road and yeah. I will never wear a cowboy hat in my life. Won't happen. Hate the Cowboys. Just like I'll never wear a Red Sox hat. Won't happen. My mind is haunted. I live in my haunted mind. Yeah, send me some links, man. I'd love to see. The name sounds very familiar. Oh, like a regular cowboy hat. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I look like an idiot in a cowboy hat. I've already tried one on. I look like this. Just it's not me. That's not true. You can be a cryptic guy without a cowboy hat. Listen, it's time to break the mold, right? You don't have to wear camo every day, all day. You don't have to wear cowboy hats. You can wear nice clothes, some Air Maxes, a couple fitteds, and be a cryptid guy. I'm proving that. Oh, God. Oh, wait, this is a snapback. I lied. I forget what size fitted I wear. It's big. Big head. They're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, listen, if I could find a cowboy hat that didn't make me look like a goon, then I'd wear it. But the ones that I've tried on, I look like an idiot. Okay, Indiana Jones hat I could deal with because it's Indy, and Indy's the man. Oh, Salty, you didn't hear? Yeah. So Princess's homeowner, the lady who kicked her out years ago, called the police on me. I was there feeding her one day, and a cop car pulled up behind my car. Gentleman came over and said, "Hey, can I talk to you?" And I said, "Sure, what's up?" Um, he said, "Are you feeding cats here?" I said, "Yeah, why?" And he said, "I guess the homeowner called and said she doesn't want you here anymore." And I'm like, "What? What are you talking about? I've been doing this for 6 years, almost 7. With her permit, I pay her money. Yeah, we're the gators, bruh. Um, I met this guy you're having. Which guy? Which guy that I'm having on? Um, so, so yeah, she said, and I said, with her permission, I've been doing this. I said, not that I need her permission because she doesn't take care of the cat anyway. I said, but I paid her money to be able to put the heating pads in the garage for the cat in the winter. I said, she's got my phone number. Why didn't she call me? The cop's like, I have no idea. So I was pissed. So I said, well, I said, I can feed her. There's no law against that. He goes, nope, there's no law against that. You just can't do it in her yard. I said, bet, okay. So we'll move down the road. So that's what I did. I moved down the road. The neighbors are being very, very, very cool. But they all know me. I lived there for years, and they all thought it was the greatest thing that I took care of this cat. They can't stand the lady who lives in that house. She's a piece of dog shit. Let's put it this way. She's got 2 kids. One of them's 10. It's her son. The other one is a daughter who's 18. The son lives with his dad. The daughter chose to live with the son's dad, which is not her dad at all. There's no relation. Instead of living with her mom. That'll tell you all you need to know about the homeowner of Princesses. She's a piece of trash, but she won't stop me. Nothing will stop me. Nothing. I will take care of that cat until she passes away, which I hope is not for a while. No, he didn't. He didn't live in Oregon or Washington State. Yep, she's taking up our air. I wouldn't even call her a woman. She's not even a woman. A woman is a wonderful, beautiful creature. She's nothing like that. Yeah, except this one's like in her 40s and just a dumpy Karen piece of trash. It's fine, doesn't matter. I'll never ever stop. That cat will be taken care of one way or another. Yeah, some kind of creature of some sort. Some kind of creature of some sort. Not a good one. Yeah, the rich old lady from Gremlins. That lady was a biatch. So is this one. But anyway, yeah, it's but they're good. So I had to try to get Grandpa to understand that I couldn't go there because Grandpa was basically living in the garage there too with Princess. Um, Once he realized that like I was coming there to feed every day, and so I had, and he's not feral because he doesn't hiss or anything. You can tell he's very gentle, but he's wary. He's probably lived his whole life outside too. He's an older cat and he doesn't move well. He's got hip problems. He just walks with a limp, which I wish that he would just go into one of these traps that they put out around there because he could use some help. I mean, he gets around, he's fine, but I wish we could do more for him. But anyway, he wouldn't come out of the yard for a while, and I couldn't go into it. And so I'm like, come on, you got to come out of there. I can't feed you there. Come on, you got to come out of there. And so for like a couple days, took him a little while, and then he realized it. Now he's going to the house that I'm feeding them at. He's literally there waiting. They're smart. They get it. Smelly, tough, bad jokes I'm drinking. Yeah, take a mirror pic, see if it comes out blurry. Yeah, you might be a blurry monster among us. I got better Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm in the house right now. That's why I'm in the house. Yeah, I just wanted to come on because like I said, I just got off the phone with the gentleman who's going to be on tomorrow night, and I was just like, I knew some of the backstory. I knew it, and even still, I was so I was so moved and shook up by it that I felt like I just had to come on and tell you guys like it is going to be it's going to be a very, very visceral, emotional retelling of everything that happened. And it upended their lives, his whole family. I mean, this was not, you know, this wasn't a comfortable thing for them. So, you don't, well, I'm not going to say anything more because I want him to tell the story. But when you hear it, you'll understand. You'll understand. He's still sending me pictures right now. I'm gonna have to go through these. I'm not gonna be able to show all of it, so I'm gonna have to pick some out to show tomorrow night. It depends, Stephen. It depends. I know people who've had encounters that are pretty benign. Not a big deal. Nothing bad happened to him afterwards. And then I know people who had encounters that were traumatic. I know people who had ongoing activity that is, you know, can be hard to deal with. This property in Mass is ongoing. It's regular. It's often. I'm experiencing it myself when I'm there. Uh, you guys were there when we first started going there in the beginning and experienced it with me on a couple of occasions. Uh, Obviously, we've got the audio recordings to back it up and the footprints and all that stuff. The people who live there are the ones who deal with it, though, the most, and um, that is when things can be difficult. You know, these things coming around all the time, middle of the night, doing things to wake you up, doing things to stress you out, doing things to scare you, even if that's not what they mean to do, it happens. So, go back to what, Kay? This hasn't happened. This guy is coming on the show tomorrow night. It's gonna be. It's amazing. 100 yards. I think people I think people underestimate how close 100 yards actually is. 100 yards is still pretty close, but maybe enough, maybe a good buffer. Depends. At 100 yards, I think if you encountered an angry one, uh, you're not getting away. I think even at 300 yards, if you encountered an angry one and decided to rush you, you ain't getting away from these things. That's just the way it is. Check it out now. Funk Soul Brother. Steven, you got my email? Did they get you my email? They said they did. All right. Make sure you use it. But anyway, that's all. I just wanted to hop on and give you guys the heads up, um, and ask, that everybody be very understanding and you're not a pest, man. You're not a pest. I wouldn't give it out. Um, I'm notoriously terrible at responding to emails because they get lost in the shuffle of thousands of others. But um, I have gone back and reorganized my emails so that the crappy ones that I don't need usually go to a different folder, and I don't get notifications for those. Only the ones that I really need. So I've been better about it. Um, so no, you're not a pest, man. Just you're good. You're good. Email. It's all good. I'll get it, and if I am not busy at the moment, I will respond. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will put a post up on YouTube. Make sure you turn your notifications on if you're subscribed to the channel. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Most of you probably are at this point. But I'll put a post up on there, and if your notifications are on, it'll tell you, you know, um, when the show will be on, and the link and all that stuff. I may do it tonight. Depends if he sends me his picture. If he doesn't, then I'll have to do it tomorrow. Yeah, that's why the notification thing is important, because then when it'll tell you when the shows are going to be on. Get connected. Donnie, if I say he's a friend of mine, it means he's a connected guy. If I say he's a friend of ours, it means he's a made guy. You get it? Yeah, get it. Connected guy, made guy. No, Donnie, you don't get nothing. Wise guy don't carry his money in a wallet. Carries it in a roll like this. Beaner on the outside. One of the best movies ever. That reminds me, Donnie, you got a couple Fazuls? I'll get it back to you. That's right. That's right. Please, please subscribe. Please subscribe, thumb me, and smack the ding-a-ling. Hit the subscribe button, thumb me, and smack my ding-a-ling. Get some pants, no jeans. Get rid of that thing on your face. Nice guys don't have a mustache. One of my favorite movies ever. Yes, I have. Yeah, that's a crazy story, dude. That's a crazy story about the dad who was in the sanitation business who bought the team and then gave it to his kid who was just this piece of dirt loser. Thought he was like a gangster. Oh yeah, that was a great. There was the Waterbury Thrashers or Trashers, I think they were called. It was a great story. Yeah, he was mobbed up for sure. He was mobbed up. He's working with the Jersey guys and the Philly guys. Yeah, the kid was a tool. Let's be honest. If you guys have never seen that documentary, I highly suggest you watch that. It's about a minor league hockey team out of Connecticut called the Waterbury Trashers, I think. Thrashers, Trashers. It's such an awesome story. Name a car for an edit. Um, Audi RS8. Yo, what's up? What? How does that work? What does that mean? Name a car for an edit. What kind of edit? Yeah, that's great. What are you doing? What's it look like I'm doing, Donnie? Looks like you're taking it apart my dashboard. You're trying to say you think I got a wire? You think I got a wire? Donnie, did I say that? Did I say you got a wire? There's a thing. Give me the thing. I can't. So great, dude. Chino's so great in that movie. He's great in every movie. Scent of a Woman was another one he was just fantastic in. Yeah, they were like the toughest team, man. They were a team of all fighters and goons. It was nuts. I need a couple fossils. So he took all of Donnie's money every chance he got. I'll get it back to you. I promise. Yes. Yes. Hooah! When he drives the car, oh, it's such a great movie. No, it's a stupid phone, dude. It's a stupid phone. Um, I don't know what happened to it. When I go YouTube Live on this phone, something happens to the sound. Only on YouTube Live. If I do it through StreamYard, it's fine. But when I go YouTube Live on this phone, something happens to the sound. It's all jacked up. Goes in and out. Sounds like there's a old style movie projector going. Yeah, Heat was great too. Val Kilmer, man. Oh, thank you, Jax. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, man. That's great. Jax, are you new? I think I feel like I've seen your name before, maybe like a while back. Or maybe not. I don't know. Am I a queen? No, not the last time I checked. Uh, so you never watched the channel before, Jax? I'm lost now. Well, I mean, that's up to you. You don't have to. But I was just gonna say, like, if you had and you were new here, welcome. Thank you. I'm always grateful whenever anybody takes time out to watch the channel. This obviously isn't what the channel is normally about. This is just kind of a quick live thing where I was just kind of telling people about the show tomorrow night. Yeah, wasn't that yeah, that shootout was bonkers, man. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Every sub helps. Every sub helps. Thank you so much. Always grateful whenever anybody takes the time out to watch the show, watch the channel. You only got so many hours in the day, so when you take even a minute to come over here, I truly appreciate it. Was that the shootout you're talking about, Pyro? Is that one where the guys were in full ballistic armor? Is that the one you were talking about? That was the craziest shootout in United States history, I believe. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Pacino was. Oh, thank you, Rev. I appreciate that, man. Pacino's great in everything he does, like for real. Yeah, yes, they were wearing body armor. That shootout was the craziest shootout I believe in like the United States history. Like what it took to take those guys down was just insane. Yeah, no worries, man. Do you? It's cool. I appreciate it. You can always come back. Absolutely. Appreciate you. Thank you, Jax. Yeah, it changed how they dealt with active shooting situations, like across the board. Those guys were unstoppable, basically. They had ballistic body armor and armor-piercing rounds. I mean, they were an army unto themselves. It was nuts. Were they hopped? I don't know if they were hopped up on Xanax. Maybe. Yeah, Waco was pretty crazy too. You're right. The criminals were outgunned. The criminals, there were way more police than there were criminals. There was like four friggin' criminals. That was it. And a full police force. And they had nothing for them. They had nothing. Go back and watch that. I mean, it was insanity. I believe that's when a lot of states changed their gun laws about how big of a clip you can have in your gun. That you can't have a clip that holds more rounds than a police issued firearm. In some we can in Connecticut. The most rounds we can have in our gun in a clip is 10. Yep, exactly. Yep. Think about that. Think about how nuts that is. Those cops were hiding behind cars and the bullets were flying through the car doors. And all they got are these pissy little 9mm just shitting themselves going, oh boy, what do we do? And one smart cop goes, I pawn shop right there. They sell guns. Let's try that. Gun store down the road. Let's go. It was nuts. Pacino was fantastic in everything. I just watched The Irishman again the other day. I know a lot of people didn't like that movie. I really liked it. All right, but anyway, I'm gonna hop off. I had to go check and see what else he sent me, and I want to make sure that I get all this stuff put in the right place so that I can share it tomorrow night. Because I'm telling you, I promise you, it's going to be a phenomenal, phenomenal show. He is going to be one of the best guests that this show has ever had, if not the best encounter guest that the show's ever had. He may be the best. He may be the best hands down. Just because you don't come across this stuff this often. It just doesn't happen often. And what he had happen there was truly, truly insane. So keep your eyes open. Watch for the post. Watch for the thumbnail. And if you miss it, remember tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in. Old Sugarmouth here would truly appreciate it. So tune in to your favorite channel and mine tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Friday the 13th. Love yous all. Peace.